I have to say, like, I like to go to Croydon when I'm staying in UK because it's like very easy to commute from Croydon to central London. But
Yeah.
let's be honest, Croydon doesn't have like the best opinion in media. And why did
No.
you choose Croydon as the place for the Black Tech Day?
So this is like a two sides to the story. So let's even just start with the logo, Black Tech Day, and not even the logo as such. I mean the
Mm,
name. You know, as I said to you before, I was doing Tech Taste Today for 18
mhm,
months. And what I realized over those months is it wasn't getting that much traction. It
mhm,
wasn't getting that much publicity in terms of attention for interest. What I kind of believed is that I was playing into a facade of that I have to be professional, I
mhm.
have to look corporate when we are going into the tech space. And it was kind of going against my feeling of who I am as an entrepreneur and an independent entrepreneur for the last 20 years that I've been, which is I have to conform, I have to fit in, I have to look more neat. And that wasn't really sitting with me too well as much as I was trying to push it. And it's only when I had a conversation with a great person, Andy. Um, he's kind of special to me now. I don't know
Mhm.
how it happened this quick, but he's close to my heart. And we had a conversation, and I must make this clear that he's a white man, so that when I say what he said to me, it hits better. It hits better. So when I said that he's a white man, he's the one who actually said to me, "Why is it called Tech Taste today?" And I had a conversation with him about it, saying to him, "Yeah, I'm giving you a taster of tech." And then he said to me, "Yeah, but what is that? It doesn't say anything. And
Yeah.
what is this? This looks all professional and stuff, you know?" Like he said, and he said it straight. He said, "You're a black man." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And he said, "So why aren't you saying you're a black man?" And I said, I don't know." And he said, "You're doing this for black people, right?" And I said, "Yeah, not only for them, but because of that, there's only 5% of black people in the UK tech workforce. There's only 3% of black gamers in the gaming workforce. Yes, it's aimed at the black community." And then he said to me, "Why don't you call it Black Tech Day? Forget Tech Taste Day, not Black Tech Day or something." And I don't know, from that moment, it kicked in. And what happened to me was I started to live my truth.
Mhm.
I started to realize what I've always realized. I am a black man. I do live in the UK, and it's frowned upon sometimes. And I'm not looked at as a technology educator. And this is not really a country of independence and entrepreneurship. It's more for workers and more for industrial people. So where I've been going against the grain, I've been happy to go against the grain. But then I was coming with Tech Taste today, which was trying to fit in. So it was a
Mhm.
contradiction to how I felt.
Yeah.
So once we made that decision of Black Tech Day, all the story just dropped into place because it was my truth. So to answer the second part of the question is why I done it in Croydon is because it's my truth. And my truth is
Mhm.
Croydon Borough has the most youth out of all the boroughs in England. Croydon Borough is known as knife crime capital. Croydon Borough on the news is highlighted as a place where lots of murders and lots of youth are in problems and gang violence. I wanted to be responsible, not solely, but I wanted to be involved and included in making the change for Croydon. And it's not the change that we're changing the buildings, changing the colors, changing the culture. No, we're changing the perspective. We're changing what people believe Croydon is. Because I live in Croydon and I actually have an office in Croydon and I actually had a shop in Croydon and a business in Croydon. So I
Mhm.
know that the people of Croydon, their hearts are in the right places. They're being misinformed, they're being miseducated, and sometimes they're not being led down the right paths in terms of what are they good at, their creative side. You know, they're feeling like taste today, like they have to fit in, and where
Yeah.
they're not fitting in, they're feeling misled and misinformed. So the reason why I put it in Croydon is because I got heavy in the Web3 space. And when I say heavy, I mean, I started investing in crypto. I started investing in NFTs. Gary Vaynerchuk started following me on Instagram, and you know, I became a VFriend Series 1 holder. I started teaching NFTs and doing NFT masterclasses. But then I fast realized that majority of things I'm now doing is in Canary Wharf, is in Mayfair, is in Excel Center. Nothing happens in Brixton, where I grew up, in Croydon, where I now reside. So it's like, it's kind of setting up the community for failure, because everyone over here is moving fast, moving towards innovation, growing with knowledge, and growing into, you know, financial safety. Whereas over here, we're getting lack of knowledge, lack of opportunities, losing money, and then turning into depression, mental health. And what do you expect to happen? Because we haven't spoke about, on top of all of that, cost of living has risen. So therefore, we are heading towards a Great Depression. And if we don't have things like Black Tech Day that gives opportunities, that provides the knowledge, that allows you to rub shoulders with people of value, people of a high position, people who are educated, then it won't change. So that's all the long version. The short version is, I've done it in Croydon because nothing happens in Croydon in technology. Nothing happens in Croydon in terms of entrepreneurship, in terms of innovation. And we have the most youth in Croydon. So therefore, the youth are the future. So we must pour into the youth. That's why we are doing it in Croydon.
And that's a beautiful story, I have to say. And my last question probably for today is, what is the importance of the Black Tech Day from the perspective of innovation?
I would say leading by example, but more importantly, people or youth or children learn from what they see, not from what they are told. So in order for a young Black child to become successful, they need to see a Black person who is successful, who they resonate with, who they resemble, who they share the same culture. Because what happens is that installs a subliminal self-belief. So they, without knowing it, is subconscious, that you will see, oh, a Black person invented a part of the telephone. A Black person was the first creator of this. Oh, it's possible. Oh, there are Black people who are involved in technology. So yeah, it's very, when you see it, you can achieve it. So that's the importance of Black Tech Day in the innovation space.
Lovely. Thank you very much. And see you on August the 19th in Croydon. And before you go, I would like to show you the team in Warsaw that is supporting the Black Tech Day. So give me a second.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Shouts
So
out to my team in Warsaw. Oi, oi, shouts out to my team. Shouts out to my team. Oi, oi, international.
Yeah, they're very happy. They're liking all of your stuff on LinkedIn. So they really want to support you. Like maybe not this year, but maybe next year when you're doing that, I'm going to be able to bring some of them to Croydon, because we have this tradition. Every time someone is going to London, we all stay in Croydon by the Box Park. Yes, I'm always taking my team to Box Park for like a couple of drinks, and then we go to the. It was Jerry's Inn Hotel in the past, and now they changed the name. But yeah, we always stay there.
Oh, so, yeah. That's brilliant. Well, I'm literally going to speak to them in this week because I need to find a few hotels because we got a couple of international speakers.
Wow, so, lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
No, that's great. Cool. It'll be great to meet you. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you, Dexter.